Welcome to Freelancing 101, where we are going to be learning how to make money online doing freelancing. That means as a freelancer, there are opportunities that you can actually make very good amount of money if you know exactly what I'm going to be teaching in this particular video. By extension, I'm going to be looking at the aspect of virtual assistants too, but we are going to be seeing the differences and other stuff that you need to be aware of. So the key thing there you need to be aware of is in this particular video, we are going to be looking at who exactly is a freelancer, what do freelancers do, and the type of skills that are needed for you to be a freelancer. How do they get clients and how do they get paid? So I'm going to be breaking everything down in this particular video. By the end of this video, I'm sure you would have successfully gotten everything and you are ready, prepared to start moving and to even start getting paid beyond just getting clients. So everything will be in this particular video. So who exactly is a freelancer? That means a freelancer, from what you can clearly see here, is a self-employed individual. That means you decide to work for your own self at your own time to help other people do certain things where you get paid in return. If I come to this particular link now, you get to see. Don't worry, I'm going to leave the link in the description box of this video where you access this link. You get to see this is video Arabic editor editing TikTok video. So these people you get to see here, these are called freelancers. Any individual you get to see here, you go on the internet space, you showcase yourself where people patronize you and then you get paid. You can actually see with professional agency and the rest of them. So I'm going to be breaking everything down here for you. So if you continue further from what you see here, you now see that it's a self-employed person. And what do they actually do? They offer different services just like graphic designs, writing web development, marketing, video editing, graphics, AI, and the rest of them. So all these are common services that they offered. But the key thing there is what the difference between a freelancer, who is this, and then a virtual assistant. Yes, both of them are similar, but they are not the same. For the case of a freelancer, you are just a one-time project person where you perform the task, they get paid, and it's not necessarily that you have to repeat that particular task with that person. It can be with another different person, and you can work with 5 to 10 people at the same time, and you work at your own time. But for the case of virtual assistant, it is recurring. Most of the time, virtual assistant work are long-term projects. So that is one key thing you need to be aware of. I won't be listening. This is just to make sure that you have a glance of what these things are at the beginning. So the key thing there is what exactly do you make money online as a freelancer? The first thing you need to know is you need to understand the available earning opportunities by having an idea on those opportunities that you can actually earn from. And then developing a skill around that particular place, as you already see from the beginning, is a person that helps people or organizations solve problem where you get paid at the end of the day. So this monetization is the final stage where you get paid at the end of it. So for you to do this, it means you must have that mindset of solving people's problem from the beginning. A lot of businesses are online, so they need people to help them do certain things, especially for the aspect of content creation and the rest of them. Let me show you a simple example for you to see, where you have to see how you get to pick a niche, the problem that is in that niche, the common fear of people in that niche, how do you solve those problems, and giving them an offer. So these are the stages that you need to be aware. If I come to this particular link, I'm going to show you an example here. Let me open this particular image for you to see. So by mere looking at this image, this is a screenshot for the back end of a particular video I posted, where within the first 24 hours, it got almost 1 point something K view. You can actually see it's already reading 1K at the time I recorded this video. So what does this really mean? It means this video has a very good, catchy setup and other information that are necessary to get people to watch it. But this is a very big problem. For those who go into content creation, understand with me that in the social media space, if you want to grow a YouTube channel or a particular handle to have this kind of traffic, it means you want to have a minimum of 50,000 views in a month. It means you are going to be posting a minimum of around 6 of these every blessed day. So for 10 days before you can get up to 50K views. So that means it's not possible for you to do it alone. You will need to hire the services of people to do certain things for you, possibly editing the video, putting up the thumbnails, optimizing it through SEO, and the rest of them. So that is how the concept of freelancing and virtual assistants comes into play. So what are the available earning opportunities that you can derive from what I just said now? You will see you have video editors here, you have graphic designs, you have a host of them. If I come up here, you get to see these are all the available opportunities you can see. If I come to graphics, you can see the breakdown of this list that you can learn. You can learn each of these and then position yourself. You have programming, which include web development and the rest of them. If I come to digital marketing, you get to see TikTok, Facebook, and the rest of them. So that means you cannot do everything as an individual. So you need to hire people to do certain things if you're a business person, and this is where the concept of freelancing comes into play. So the person you hire to do any of these things is a freelancer, music and the rest of them. So I wouldn't want the video to be long. So if we go down now, so I've already given you guys an introduction. You have available freelancing opportunity, you have video, graphic and rest, podcasting, management of social media accounts. So we also have the aspect of content writing and content creation. So you need to understand that some bloggers actually, most of the posts you get to see, some of them don't do it by their own self. They have people that they are paying to write all those blogs for them. The same thing, writing sales copy for pages, ads. So all these things, ghost writing, technical SEO writing, I've talked about it, technical writing, SEO writing, and the rest of them. So these skills that you require, it means any skill you are going to pick, you are going to pick a particular guide on what are the necessary things, what are the softwares that are needed in every particular niche, irrespective of the niche you're picking. Take for example, like the case of graphic and web development here. It means if you are going to graphic and web development, you must understand some key softwares that are necessary, some platforms that are necessary for designing website, such as Wix, Microsoft, a host of other blue hosts and the rest of them for hosting website. For the programming languages, we have Python, we have we have Node.js, and the list is endless. I cannot finish mentioning. Even the platform for writing all these platform softwares languages are there. We have for logo designs, there are a lot of them. Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, CapCut, even Canva. The lists are endless. You can see them. So you pick any one, then you identify the softwares that are necessary. Here you can see for all the development, we have e-commerce platform, Shopify, we have WooCommerce, we have website development such as HTML, CSS, WordPress, Wix, which I mentioned earlier. Then you have the languages. We have React, Node.js, Angular, Laravel, and even Linux languages. You need to learn all those things. For video editing, you have CapCut, Adobe, Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve. For voice editor, we have Adobe Audition 2, we have FS Studio. The lists are endless. We have for marketing, we have social media marketing platform, Facebook and the rest of them. So that means you need to learn how most of these things work. Even data entry jobs, you have to learn how to do it. Microsoft Excel, visualization, paper presentation. So I'm just showing you some of the brief points. Translation, you have different softwares for translating. You have the ones that use SRT, you have the one that you use for YouTube caption, you have the one you use for all other social media platforms. So that is how you go with it. For e-commerce platform, you how to list product on Amazon, eBay, setting up Shopify platform, inventory, product research, all these opportunities that you can tap into. Then where can you find this job? I've already mentioned it. We have Fiverr, we have Upwork, and the rest of them. So if I come to this particular one, this Fiverr as an example, if I come up here, you can actually see these are all the available opportunities that you can tap into. The list is endless. As I continue to click, even consulting, coaching, they are much. So it means you need to identify the ones that you are very good at. Don't try to just rush into doing things because you see content creators posting things and showing their dashboard with so much money. Pay attention to the one you are good at, master it, then you build your presence on the social media, and then begin to go from there. And creating account in all these platforms that I just showed you, especially like all these Fiverr, Upwork, and the rest of them, you need to understand that it is not enough. Because if you just create account there and you go to sleep, let me tell you, you are just wasting your time. You have not done anything yet. Because getting client in this particular era is very competitive. And this is why a lot of people have ended up skipping these particular stages that we are talking about here. Because they skip these stages, they end up becoming fraudsters on the internet space. And that is not what I'm trying to teach you to become here. I'm trying to teach you to become a legitimate human being that you can show yourself anywhere in the world. If I go to my dashboard now, let me show you some screenshot now. If I come here, so you can see I've actually gotten people sending me message to get to work with them. You can see kindly send me a message on WhatsApp. So what I'm teaching you here are things that actually work 100%. So when you build legitimacy like this, you'll be able to interact with people, get to do things for them where they get to pay you money. If I go to another one again, you can see this is an appreciation that somebody is thanking me to get for doing something for him at the end of the day, and he actually pay for it. So these are reality I'm actually teaching you here. So for you to get clients, like just what I'm teaching you here, you see, you need to understand the concept of digital marketing, because getting half information is as good as not even having information at all. Because your case is going to be like the case of someone who enters an aircraft, starts the engine because he was told that people who fly aircraft are making a lot of money. Then as soon as the aircraft leaves the ground, he gets to the sky and he can no longer land the aircraft. That is pure suicidal. So information like this are very, very important. Information like this remain the best thing that anybody can give you on this internet space. Forget all those people promising you all sorts of free things on their comment section. Those things don't really work. Paying attention to watching videos like this is what will really help you to understand what exactly is going on this internet space. So this is the best free information you are having access to at this level. Creating a portfolio on all these platforms, just like the one I just showed you now, it really matters a lot. So you get to see how you get to create an account. I'm going to be showing you guys with time where you create an account, optimize it with all these necessary key things that you are seeing. So by the time you get your profile well optimized here, it's a very good startup. Then the next thing you do is you need to market yourself very, very well, because that is where the real work starts when you are just starting on this internet space. As I've said, you must understand digital marketing. What are the digital marketing platforms that you need to market yourself? Putting yourself on Fiverr, Upwork is first step. Then you need to understand how to write emails to those clients that you want to work with. Now, how do you send them DMs or social media? These are another ways: content creation, showcasing yourself, running ads, blogging, and the list is endless. So, but for you to really succeed, it's not enough to just write random message. You cannot write random message to people on the internet space and expect them to work with you. You need to understand that people who make money on this internet space don't just make money because they are looking for money. They make money because they understand that marketing is very, very difficult. So if you have the ability to help businesses solve their marketing problem, it means they will confidently give you their money in return for helping them. So let's take, for example, you are a graphic designer. If you're a graphic designer, that means you must be able to write ads, graphics that help businesses get more engagement, even like, okay, even their thumbnails, get more views, get more attention, to get more clients for their businesses. So how do you write these messages? You first identify the problem the owner of that business will likely have. Just like the case of the screenshot I showed you earlier, this first screenshot, as I showed you earlier, if I want to grow to 50K within 1 week, it means I can do it, but I cannot do it alone. That means it's a very big problem for me. There are a lot of businesses that are having this same problem. So that means you must identify what makes this video get this type of attention. This is a brain work that you require to understand how the internet works. So you cannot just go and send message to somebody and say you're a professional video editor. It's not going to work. You must really make them understand that, okay, this is what you have that you can actually do, that when you do it, it's going to improve the performance or their visibility on the internet space. And you must actually try it out to see that it works. If it is about email marketing, yes, sending email to individual, one person to another, can be very, very tasking, can be very, very stressful. But take, for example, you want to write emails for an organization that convert. That means there are some key things every email, every information or email that you are going to sell, that you are going to assist the organization do, must contain. That means what are the key things that every of this email must have? The email must have a very good catchy heading. it must have some key area that focuses on trying to get the reader's attention, and it must be an email that converts. What do you mean by convert? It means it has a very strong call to action that moves the reader from one point to another. Let me go to my email as an example to show you one. So you can actually see these are my emails. You can see I've already recorded a sale. You can see, so you can see buy and sell intent call lead with dupe call. So you can see this is a very catchy heading. By the time I open it, I'm going to open this email for you to get to see. By the time I open this email, you get to see something. So this is it. I'm just opening it. Let me scroll down. You can see it has a very good graphic design to show authenticity of the email. So you can see it has well written content that actually makes it very easy for me to read, and all the necessary breakdown of what they are trying to pitch to me. And at the end of the day, they have a very good call to action that is very visible for me to read. So this is a very powerful skill that you need to learn. Even when you are trying to catch or get the CEO or the owner of that business attentions to offer your service as a freelancer, and possibly maybe as someone who is a digital marketer, or someone who want to help a business make more sales, or someone who want to help build a business visibility online. The opportunities are endless. I'm just showing you one. That means if you look at this email, you see there are a lot of things in there. Even graphic related features are inside the email. So this is where you talk about setting up landing pages using AI. The list is endless. I'm going to be breaking these things down as time goes on. So I believe you learned something in this particular video. Even when it comes to sending DMs, you don't just send random DMs just like that. The DMs must be well written and must well optimized. So I believe you are casual getting this. Then when it comes to receiving payment, let me show you. You need to have a very good payment processors. Most of these platforms have their own payment systems inbuilt. They have their own payment systems inbuilt that makes it very possible for you to get paid, that you can actually withdraw your money. But most of them, you need an international bank account. Let me show you as an example now. So this is a short screenshot of an international bank account that I'm talking about here. I'm going to leave the link to this platform as under the description box of this video. You will get to see there are little changes here, little change here. I've withdrawn it because I don't usually leave money down long in this particular account whenever I get paid for some reasons. So even though it is actually very good to have platform like this, the advantage there is most of these Fiverr, Upwork and the rest of them, when you decide to make money here, when they pay you through any of this platform here, you see, converting it to your own local currency sometimes from this platform don't give you good rate. So you need an account in a platform like this. I'm going to leave the link in the description box of this video, where you can confidently convert your money in a very good exchange rate and then withdraw it. Just as you can see, I've actually made all the necessary withdrawal and just leave something small here. As time goes on, I'm going to be doing some of these things in practical so that you get to see how I'm doing it. So everything I'm teaching you here, there are things that I actually do. I'm not just teaching you theoretical thing. Everything I'm going to be breaking it down. All you need to do is pay attention. I believe you are not just watching this video, you are jotting down some of the key things I'm talking about here. Because by the end of this video, if you don't take action, you go to watch the next video, 6 months down the line, you are going to remain in that position and you are going to feel like it doesn't work. It works 100%. I've shown you guys proof. So you can actually see it. So see you in my next video. I'm going to be breaking down virtual assistants 101. That means I'm going to be breaking down virtual assistants in my next video so that you get to see how virtual assistants work. Their own aspect is a little bit different, not that much from freelancing, but a little bit much more technical, a little bit, because for freelancing you need a special skill, while for virtual assistant is very broad. For some businesses, they have businesses that they need people to work with, possibly manage comment section on social media, managing views, managing requests on the internet, managing different things, attending to customers on different point of view, even running email, sorting out emails, sorting out documents, separating things. All these things are virtual assistant, coaching and the rest of them. So there are people that want to work with you directly, where you are controlling certain things for them while they get to also handle another aspect. So that is the power of the internet space. It doesn't matter, irrespective of any part of the world we are. you are. You can actually work with them and you get paid. I've done it before and I'm actually telling you that that is the reality. It works. Yes, everything I'm teaching here, there is nothing hidden. It works 100%. There are some much more advanced skill I try to make it that will require little fee. The reason is this is to make you pay very close attention, because the biggest problem a lot of people have there is free videos like this. When they watch it with high level of carelessness. That is why at the end of the day they say it doesn't work. But when you are ready to put in the work, it will work. So I'm going to be leaving more resources at the description box of this video where you can access to start working on it and begin to show me result too. Trust me, it will work. Unless you don't put the hard work. But if you put in the work, it will work. You can actually see that I've shown you a sale already in my email. So it works 100%. So I'm not just teaching you things that are just theory. They work and they really work. And they work for you. There's no way they will not work unless you are not paying attention and not following what I'm doing. So see you my guys in my next video. Don't forget to keep a date. If you miss, you are the one losing. I have nothing to lose. Catch you there once again.